Howdy y'all, and welcome back to ZooVentures. So we are back and we are going to start work today, I believe, on the bobcat exhibit, just because we just finished the coyote exhibit and I really want to get some of those first exhibits done so we can kind of get an idea of where we want to put everything else. You can see Skittles is having a little fly back there in the house, but I've also added a couple new things. Well, I say a couple new things. I've sorted a new thing out with a couple of things that'll help make everything a whole lot easier. So, if I do this, we have an exhibit builder, we have nature's backpack, and we have the extra stuff. I have equipped this backpack with pretty much everything we'll need for at least our North American animals for now. I'm going to change this up every time we start a different zone or add more things if we find things that are better equipped for the different animals. But we are also going to be getting, maybe we'll throw it in the extra backpack, or getting a smaller backpack for some of our exhibits, so we can some of the cages for the animals, which will make life a lot easier. But oh, I think I might have. Fern went missing, and I hear her every time. There we go. Okay, it fixed itself. We were having some issues with this crate and it not allowing me to pick my dogs up, and I was a little concerned, and I was not going to mention it because I didn't want to worry you guys about Fern or anything, but seems like it's no problem. Oh. Alright, which one of y'all just picked that up? Give that back. You know what? Let's take Rocky today. Oh, do we have a glitched cage? We do indeed. There we go. Glitchy cages. We love them. There we go. Alright. Let's take Rocky over to the North American zone, and we can figure out where we're going to position our bobcat exhibit. So bobcats have a little bit of a different style of kind of what they prefer. I think we're going to try and make it a lot more woodsy. And I think what we're going to do is we're going to have the path go this way, but then we're going to have another path come up this way. And I think up here is where we're going to put the bobcat exhibit. So I'm going to just start with how we did last time, just doing some leaves. I don't think we're going to do the same plank tactic that we did last time, just because it was a pain trying to replace everything when I was building it up. So we're going to have it kind of a similar design. We're going to have a little bit of a hideaway because they are, well, I guess every animal does like a little bit of a hideaway, but the cat species kind of like having their spots to perch and kind of look over their territory. So we'll do that back there, and maybe the guests will be able to see, oh, look at the pretty butterfly. The guests will be able to see them perching. I think that will work plenty good because we're only going to have one bobcat in here for now, but we also are going to be able to see everything a lot better if we do this way. Oh, I stripped a poor tree of all of its leaves. Well, that's a problem. And now I'm hungry because I'm using vein miner. My brain is tired today. So I do apologize that there was not a video yesterday. We're kind of going to use this ZooVentures as a little bit of an update for what's been going on lately. Or not yesterday, excuse me. I apologize there wasn't a ZooVentures on Friday. So we have a new addition to the Nature of Gaming family. I'll be popping some pictures up on screen for you guys to see, but I have just gotten technically my first aquarium. So content creation has allowed me to be able to get technically my first pet because I was taking care of Mama Nature, but I wasn't actually able to get a full-time job. And obviously college classes and stuff like that were not nice. And I was finally able to set aside enough that I got my first aquarium. So, we're just gonna clear that out. I don't know, what did I just do? I don't know what I just did. I was able to get my first aquarium. We're gonna see, Chunky's on at the minute, and we'll see if Chunky is gonna let us sleep or not. But we got an aquarium, and I'll be posting some pictures, like I said. And I got a little Galaxy Koi Beta, which was actually mislabeled at the pet store, which was shocking that I was actually able to get one. He is a Galaxy Koi Beta named Jasper, who was labeled as a blue marble beta, I believe was what he was labeled as. So it was actually really cool that we were able to get him, and he was doing rough. He was, I'll show some before and after pictures of the first 36 hours of him being in his tank. He was not in the best of places. He was not doing so good. So we were actually able to kind of rescue him and help him get better. He is in the tank with 2 little snails, so he has 2 little tank mates. We have a rabbit snail named Moss and a mystery snail named Tiger. The reason we named Moss Moss is because when I got him, and still now, he has a bunch of moss on his shell, which we're still trying to figure out if that's something I need to fix or if it's just like natural. There's a lot of stuff going into this that we're trying to figure out because it's my first aquarium with snails, because I've had aquariums in the past but never with snails. So it's a learning experience that we're still very much trying to figure out what's the best way to go about it. But he is doing very well with his 2 little snail friends. What is going on here? Why is it being dumb? Oh, I know what I'm doing wrong. There we go. Jasper is adjusting well to having tank mates because he actually didn't have anything to worry about when he was at the pet store. What's going on here? Oh, I feel like I didn't record one ZooVentures for a week, and I'm already forgetting how to ZooVenture. There we go. My train of thought today, I apologize guys, Nature is very tired as of late. It's been a crazy weekend getting Jasper, Tiger, and Moss all set up in their tanks, trying to learn everything I can about betas and all that fun jazz, and just learning how to take care of them. There's a lot more that goes into it than I thought there was. We are guilty of not properly taking care of betas before because we didn't know any better, because it was the standard of, oh, you can put them in a little bowl, they don't need very much space, all that fun jazz, where we learned that that is actually not true. So we've got them all set up in a 10-gallon tank, and Nature is having so much fun with it, we might already be looking into getting another tank as soon as we get everybody stabilized. But Jasper is named Jasper because I personally thought he looked like Rainbow Jasper, which is one of my favorite rocks. Tiger is named after Tiger's Eye Jasper, if you can see a theme with those two, and then Moss is obviously named Moss because of the moss on his back, which was just kind of the fun part. And it's been very, very busy around here, which is why there's been a lack of videos. But hopefully this week, now that everything's under control, we will be able to get back to normal ZooVentures and normal updates. There is some new videos and new style of videos coming out hopefully soon. I'm in the works of a compilation from a game that I don't think I've shown you guys over on YouTube. Well, I know I haven't, but I've shown it on stream once or twice. It's a game I've been getting into as of recently that I've been having a lot of fun with. That is very out of normalcy for this channel, so it'll be interesting to see how it goes. I've been having a ton of fun with it, but this exhibit is actually coming together very, very well. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna kind of get an idea of what we're gonna do. Tell you guys what, I'm going to quickly cut as after I clear all this stuff out, and I'm gonna figure out what would be the best kind of style exhibit to go for, and then I'll pop up some, we'll see if I can pop up some inspiration pictures for their exhibit, and I'll get these turtles out of here. So I will be right back. Alright guys, we're back. I've kind of cleared out some of the flowers. I've also decided we're gonna make this little area a pool for our bobcats. So we're gonna just fill all this top stuff in, so we don't have to worry about them trying to, you know, climb out or jump out, because I'm not actually quite sure how these bobcats behave in this mod, because this is another one of the mods I've never actually used before. So we're just kind of cleaning up the area. We might actually make it a little bit bigger instead of filling that in. Nature and words are not working today. Also, I have moved this exact turtle out about 5 times. Stay out here. You do not want to get attacked by a bobcat. So we're actually going to grab some of our buckets, if I can remember where our buckets are. I'm not going to grab anything from the coyote exhibit just because I don't want to go in there. It's not the best idea. We're going to come over to this little pond that has been our source of water for the zoo so far. And we'll use this to start the little pond. And then between this episode and next episode, hopefully I should have the NPC set up so we can actually interact with the NPC and get some zookeeper tokens for currency, obviously, and for working with the coyotes. So that will be awesome to have that set up, and we can finally start setting up shops because we will have our currency, which is kind of what everybody's been waiting on, I feel like, trying to figure out when that's going to get itself sorted. But it's been a crazy last couple days, like I've said. Nature's been very busy working on a bunch of new projects that'll hopefully show soon. And again, being busy with stream and such, it's been a little crazy lately. But that looks really cool. We're gonna build up the leaves in the back quite a bit more, but I think we're gonna call it here for today. That way because I don't want to finish everything in one day, and I also like keeping these episodes a little bit shorter for you guys. We are, however, going to add in, I think we're gonna add in another tree, because I do want it to be quite big. Quite a big tree. I do want it to be quite tree covered. So hopefully we can get a nice big tree. Yes. So it's a little bit more natural for them. And we'll get the seeds. The only complaint I have about this mod pack is the sheer amount of seeds that drop. It's a little excessive. There we go. Pull that one away. Do that. There we go. And we'll put another tree back here. That'll hopefully be a big tree. Actually, what we'll do is we will put all of these seeds away in the extra backpack, because there's just a bunch of junk in my pack at the moment. Rocky, I'm so sorry. You never got let out. It's the only disadvantage to not having normal, like, safari nets, is I keep forgetting to let them actually out of the box. But we're gonna grab one of the yellow birch that I have, and hopefully it will grow a big birch if we do this. I don't know how well it's gonna work, but we're gonna hope. And it's another ZooVentures. Oh, we have to teleport away and teleport back to see if it's actually nice and big. So we're gonna do that quickly. I'm gonna sit down, Rocky. I don't know what I'm doing. Rocky, you sit here. I'm going to quickly waystone out and waystone back in. And if any of y'all have any suggestions on how to fix that problem, I'm not quite sure what's going on with it and why it does that only with certain trees, but for some reason it just gets a little funky. So we're gonna pop in and right back out. There we go. And hopefully that should fix it, because it just seems like you need to reload the chunks, but doing the typical reload chunk command doesn't actually work. Looks like it worked, I think. I was hoping for a yellow birch, but I think I remembered, yeah, we did this in the other exhibit, and it ended up just being brown. But we're gonna end this episode here. I do hope you guys enjoyed, and I apologize. Nature's a little bit rambly and not sure how to use words today, but hopefully this week we'll be back to normal. But if you do enjoy this content, and I want to give you guys a quick thank you for all your love and support in the comments. It means the world to me, and I love hearing what you guys are excited about. So if you do enjoy, please do consider commenting, and subscribing, because it really does help me out. And commenting your ideas and what we should name this bobcat and potentially their future mate. But I hope you all have a wonderful day, night, wherever you may be in the whole wide world, and I will see you all next time. Bye-bye, everyone.